Here's a build project that's a little larger than some of the other ones we offer. This is a panelized home that was built for affordable housing. We were asked to produce this set of plans sort of in an IKEA fashion. This was a home that was panelized so that it could be packed up and shipped to Mexico for affordable housing. What you see here is the panels assembled in a one-story, two-room structure, and then all of the panels laid out separately. There's A through F, and each letter will follow a certain page, and this wall panel will be called out on each separate page. Some of these walls are simple, some are not so simple. Here's one that has just no openings in it, 16 on center stud layout. Here's another one with some funky stuff happening on each end. Notice all of the layout studs are spelled out in a different color. That's great for explaining layout for students and keeping them on schedule with that. And then we get into some with a window rough opening, say a door rough opening. Here's one that's even more complicated. It's a rake wall that has a window rough opening built into it. Here is a rake wall with two door rough openings designed into it. And then we get into some even more detail about these rake walls. They're difficult for students to build, especially if they've only done ones that have a steady or one length height to them. These studs, or every stud in this particular panel, is spelled out from the end of the stud up to the long point of the angle that's cut at the rake. So these plans might be necessary for students to get through this exercise, but what it will do is to help them step by step through it. Great plan reading, good sort of detail work here as far as framing goes. This page I had to develop because students were struggling so hard with this concept of laying out studs on a rake wall. So what this does is once they have cut their plates, top and bottom plate, on a rake wall successfully, they'll put the low end of the rake together here, and then they put this spacer in on this side. This block will set the angle of the rake wall, and they can now draw or do all of their plate layout, and all of their stud placement happens on the bottom and top plates successfully. So when they go to cut all their studs and put them in, they end up plumb with each, or plumb in the wall. Whether you actually build this whole house or you just assign students separate panels to challenge their skill level, or you just talk about this project as examples of framing, how this is very similar to traditional framing and how it deviates from traditional framing based on this panelized concept. So anyway, great set of plans, great resource. Check out this in our catalog, and then some of the other larger build projects like the shed, the 8x12 shed that we offer. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.